Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a pair of Air Max 90s in hand that I want to go through with you. I haven't bought a pair of Air Max 90s in a while, and this pair is a pair that you either love or you either hate, I think. But I got them in hand and just wanted to see what they were like. At first I thought they were ridiculous and novelty, and now I love them. So without beating around the bush at all, I want to get straight to the review of this pair, which is the Air Max 90 in the Anthracite and Smoke Grey colourway, otherwise known as Air Max 90, I guess Velcro Anthracite. So straight in with this pair, it's kind of, I would say, a novelty pair almost. It has these Velcro heel tabs where you can put different interchangeable colours on the back of the trainer. And the moment I saw this colourway, I thought I love them because I just love that dark grey colourway. And also I love pink and I love blue. Those two are my favourite colours on trainers. It's worth noting that someone said in a comment, and I agree, that these remind them of the Moscow pair from a few years ago. And one side was red and one side was blue. And they also had like some kind of Russian lettering as well. They were super limited. I really tried to get them. And I think with Air Max 90s, that's pretty unusual. You don't get a lot of really super limited Air Max 90s pairs. They're pretty generally available. They're one of those silhouettes that Nike makes available for people. But every so often, you get a decent pair, I think, that is released as a GR that is a little bit special. And if you're on the ball, then you can get a pair. And I think this is one of those pairs. So the pair that released before, I can't remember the colourway exactly what it was called, but it's cream with like, I think orange and yellow on the heel tabs. They're still sitting all over the place and they didn't sell out. They were on sneakers and they were in multiple retailers. And I was surprised by that. I thought they would have flown off. But then they're a pair, they've been patch pairs, so you can stick on over the years anyway. So it's not a completely new novelty, but this pair hasn't sat. And I kind of anticipated it might not, and I was lucky to get a pair. So let's have a look. So essentially there's not too much to say about this pair of trainers. Overall it is this kind of anthracite, which is this dark grey colourway. Overall, pretty much the whole trainer. We have a clear sole, which is translucent, and I think it's a nice touch. And then another feature I think is worth noting is that we have pretty good materials on this. So we have a nubuck along the, what's called the vamp. It moves to the touch, and that's fairly decent material. And then you have like a rougher, I would say suede, it's probably synthetic version of suede around the toe box and around the main area of the midsole. The toe box itself is of a pretty standard kind of mesh material. The materials are decent, nothing to blow your mind and nothing horrendous. The QC on this pair is also to that standard. For that reason, they are good value, without a doubt. They come with, as you can see here, they come with two different heel tabs. They've got pink and they've got blue. And they've also come with a different color as well, which is the same color, the same anthracite color. So you get a pack, you get a little bag, which has these heel tabs in them. And you also get a pair of each color of the laces. It comes with the gray laces inside, and it also comes with the pink and the blue. And then inside on the footbed, they come in blue on one trainer and then pink on the other. That theme is pretty well matched. I think one of the key things to kind of note is the way that the heel tab sticks on, and that is a make or break really. So without the heel tab, it looks a little bit like that. And I think it's worth noting that it is a bit raised, and that's significant. And I think that's one of the things that I wasn't sure about with this pair. With the heel tab on, it's fairly noticeable, and I don't know whether that will be the thing that throws people over the edge, because you don't want to walk around looking like you've got like, I don't know, like Lego or some kind of novelty, nerdy patch stuck on the back. I think this trainer kind of wins or loses on not being able to tell that that patch can be stuck on. And actually from up close, it looks a bit novelty and a bit silly, but when you've got it from afar, I don't think it is that noticeable in reality. And I quite like the way that it is generally just one color all over, with just that pop of colour at the back. I think that works well, and I think even if you didn't want to have that tab at the back, it still is a good looking AMX 90. These retail for £155. I was able to get them for that price, but interestingly in the UK, it depends where you bought them. Some retailers had them for £155, some retailers had them for £165. So I was able to get them for £155. I think in the world of AMX 90s, that's pretty standard nowadays. I think it's a little bit pricey, and I was hoping they would have been a pair that might have sat, but that's not going to happen. So I was happy to snap them up. I'm happy to buy a pair of AMX 90s because I know I will wear them. I think it's one of those silhouettes for me that is just the most comfortable, and I know where I am with them. I don't have to think about it too much, and I'll always be a fan. So I think the price point is decent. Not the best, not the worst. In terms of the fit, these fit as all AMX 90s do. I'm a true size 11 for these in the UK, and these fit exactly like all my other AMX 90s. And so if you know your size in terms of Nike size, then I would go true to size. There's nothing different with this pair than any other pair. So yeah, that's my recommendation, stay true to size. I think they're a bit like we would say in the UK, Marmite. You either love them or you hate them. My mind isn't fully made up on this pair yet. I'm not 100% sure. I'd be interested to know what you guys think, whether you think this is too much, too just novelty and a bit like childish, or whether you think this pair actually works. I think I'm leaning towards this pair actually working, but I love an AMX 90. I know how comfortable they are, I know how versatile they are, and I think it's just a clean, really good looking silhouette. So that's my review. Let me know what your thoughts and feelings are on this pair, but I'd be interested in your comments either way. Loads more reviews to come, so please stay tuned to my channel. As always, if you enjoyed the video and you like the kind of content that I make, then please subscribe. That does loads for the channel and really kind of helps me to grow. If you liked it, share it, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.